we got a man gets life in prison for beating grandmother to death with a ceramic pig, then cutting off her head using 3 different knives. Boy, I can't make this shit up. Keep It P Podcast will be right back.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, TZ Vaughn Savage and J Lava is in the fucking building with the Keep It P Podcast, motherfucker.
Vaughn Savage and J Lava on the new podcast. They Keep It P Podcast, where they take news, situations, and everyday occurrences and show how one could or could not be keeping it P.
I'll keep it P. As a matter of fact, keep it P, but then again, keep it PG, PE.
Give it
This
to
Professor
me.
Griffin.
Give
I'm
it
out of
to
here.
me now. Oh, give it to me now. Give it to me. Oh, give it to me now. Oh, give it to me now. Give it to me now. We'll go a little old school on y'all. Well, if you didn't know, this is the Keep It P Podcast. We take the news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed, we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. And I'm not trying to tell y'all what to think. That's not the purpose of this here program. But my purpose is to show you how to think when you find yourself mixed up in anti-black racist war propaganda. Saying PC wanted to give grandma a chance. She could give grandma a chance she could not believe she could believe in. Yeah, hold up. Nightfall drop. You ain't tapped in before. Where you tapping in at using language like PC? Cause hey, you're B1, sir. Where you tapping in from? I know that language. Buddy. Where you tapping in from, bro? Huh? You think I don't know? You thought you were gonna slip that past me, huh? Nashville, Tennessee in this book. You know what I'm saying? I always talk about my little time in Memphis and Melrose. You know what I'm saying? B1 all day until the cows come home. Hold on, I got a couple more tappity taps to get out there. But that's what I be saying. I be telling people, like, if you're not B1, what are you? Like, day. All day, day. I forgot that. And you're right. See, we got some very intelligent, man. We got some stomped down, very intelligent viewers here on this show, bro. Just as if you want the Kuna Matata and the Shuck and Jive, this is not the spot for you. You know what I'm saying? We're giving up real B1 news on this joint. So, without further ado, and y'all know the reason why I do these stories, right? Y'all know why I do this, right? So y'all can see it ain't what you think it is on the other side, son. See, you think it's a certain way, B, but it's not that way. So, hold on, let me show you cuz, too. Let me put this nigga on the Summer Jam screen, cuz, right here. Alright, let me put this nigga on the screen. We're gonna talk about what he did. He said a Michigan man. Michigan? That's pretty surprising. A Michigan man on Thursday learned his fate after being convicted of cutting off his grandmother's head on February 16, 2020. Boy, they move fast for white criminality. You do the crime, either you're getting right out or you're getting the time right away. Man. Kenny Wayne McBride, 45. Damn, boy. That's 45, Jack? I look like 95. He will spend the rest of his life in prison for murder without the chance of parole. What? They gave a white guy no chance of parole? Wow. He was also ordered to serve 114 to 480 months. Hold on. See, that's the trickery. That ain't nothing. Yeah, that's what I said. Hold on, I go from rest of your life to 480 months, fam. That's 4 years? Am I counting that wrong? No, because 10 years is 120 months. Sorry. So that's 40 years? Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That's the rest of his life. All right. The victim was Cecilia Gibson, 79. Damn, 79, bruh. And this is grandma. Let's see. This goes to what I be saying, y'all. We do story after story every week of PC people killing their damn kids. It seemed like they were unsuccessful with this one, and he ended up getting the last tee-hee-hee on grandma. What the fuck? What kind of demon seeds is they wiggling out of their birth canal? It's like everybody's out to kill each other on that side of town, it seems like. Court records indicate that the jury convicted McBride of 2 charges, first-degree murder and dismemberment and mutilation on June 10th. The trial occurred in Michigan on the 38th Century Court, blah, 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 northwest of Toledo. But the newspaper said it took 4 days. A conviction took a jury only 2 hours. Okay, the trial was 4 days. It only took them 2 hours. It should have took him but a couple minutes. He should have been done right away. I really don't understand this. Like, what are we even debating here about? But let's see. McBride did not shoot Gibson. He did not stab her either. Uh-oh, here goes some white trauma porn for you. The evidence at the trial indicated that the defendant killed his grandmother by beating her to death using a ceramic piggy bank and a metal child gate. Wow. But if you hit her with the piggy bank, don't the... Hey, he needed that insurance money. For the methers? Dude, this is what I want to know, though. This is all I want to know. How strong was that piggy bank? I can see the metal child gate, yeah, but... Said Gibson suffered massive head trauma after being struck at minimum 19 times, the TV station added. After Gibson's death, the defendant used 3 kinds of knives to cut off her head. All right. The television point, they said Gibson carried the head through the house and threw it into the surrounding yard. God damn, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? Gosh. Reports indicate that the defendant had an argument with the victim regarding his children. Isn't that something? Most of whom he did not see. The victim lived with her daughter, who was married to the defendant's father. Hold on. The victim lived with the daughter. Okay, so that was his girl. Who was married to the defendant's father. The judge dressed as highly disturbing fact of the case. So, nigga, you done killed grandma-in-law? Mayoistic mayhem induced with meth. Mayoistic meth induced mayhem. Listen, hold on. This is a tangled web that we weave in here. The court expresses deepest sympathies for the Gibson family for the loss in the manner in which it occurred to George Stewart family. Court witness said the aftermath of the horrendous and deplorable crime that the judge continued, this was one of the worst we've seen. It was committed against an elderly, wonderful, defenseless woman who was likely asleep. Pure evil, shows no remorse, and I'm sure several members of the jury found out during the trial that pure evil does still exist in this world. That one's too easy, y'all. They just serving it up on a platter for me, like to go in on that one. I think we know that, buddy. We read these stories on a day-to-day basis. Wait, bro. Reread that father relationship shit again. Sounds like, yeah. All right, hold on. Okay, all right. Some family siestas, huh? Okay, so let me see this. It said, let me go back to that because it was kind of confusing to me again too. Like, hold on, let me see. When he's talking about because he lived with her daughter, right? So it says reports indicate that the defendant had argued with the victim regarding his children. So that's the defendant, the guy that did the stabbing, and in the beginning they said it was his grandmother. Hold on. The article said man gets life in prison for beating grandmother to death with ceramic piggy bank, then cutting her head off. Okay, so they're calling her a grandma. They're not saying that it's... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think they're calling her a grandmother, not necessarily saying that he is the grandmother, right? Yeah, because he said the victim lived with the daughter who was married to the defendant's father. Whatever. It goes on to say the defendant says something about a juror's purposely purported lottery numbers as being mathematically impossible, but said nothing about the crime sentences. I never claimed I wanted an insanity defense, McBride reportedly said back on January 8th. I want an acquittal. I wanted that since day one. That didn't happen. The jury also rejected McBride's claim that he injured his hand while repairing a car. So here we go again. So even in the article, see this I'm gonna show y'all something about this article that breaks down a few things that y'all probably didn't pay attention to, but I do. First of all, always upon always, notice how the publication never does the demonization. If they want to do it, they'll say somebody else said it. In this case, it was the judge, which still lightens it up because, yeah, he gave him the life sentence, but it was almost like he was forced to. He's like, man, I will let you off on some white supremacy side of the game, man, but you just took it too far, man. You cut the head off with 3 different knives and did all that to the elderly woman. I really gotta tap your hand. He said, did you read the census? Did you read the census report? Yeah, about yeah, I read that. So they're saying that that Latinos basically outnumber blacks in heavily black populations. Well, particularly what they were speaking about, I think it was Dallas and a lot of places in Texas. And the point is, the goal is, y'all, the census joint. Yeah, they said white people are officially the minority too. Actually, we did something about that on Keep It P Raw, which is funny that you said that. We did something about that on Keep It P Raw. I can't go in. Oh, I don't know why I've been yawning like this DJ yawning lady, but we did something like that on Keep It P Raw, so you can go kind of check that out over there too, because we actually talked about that in great detail on actually how they nutting up and acting funny now that the little population is coming down and all of that shit. 57% of the country is white now. Yeah, it was yeah. And listen, this is what I be trying to get people to understand. That's the numbers that they want you to know. I would imagine it's probably a lot lower than that. Just like I would imagine that the population of black people is way higher than fucking 13%. I'm sick of it. You can't tell me. I don't care. It ain't that many niggas in jail because shit, black women, you just blow on their ass and they have a baby. The baby's falling all out, coochies everywhere. So stop playing with that 13%. I'm just not hearing that. I don't believe that. And I believe it's a lot worse than what they say it is. And because remember, y'all remember in the studies over the last couple years, it was by 2050 they're gonna be minority. Then that moved all the way up to 2030. Now they're talking about it right now in 2020. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna hold y'all. Well, I might hold y'all if y'all want to tap back in. I'm about to do another story. I got some more news. I got some newsy news. But this one, man, this is ridiculous, man. Come on, man. Grandma, cuz. But you got to ask yourself, what kind of grandparent is this? What was she doing to him? Or actually, you know what? I don't want to hear nothing when Mrs. T3 and WL Norte said, we're gonna make mixed race an option to check. Biden said 2040. Yeah, but now the new little study says 2030. So it moved up. Like, you know what I'm saying? It moved up. They don't, man, they shouldn't. I hate when let's see it. Start clowning. Listen here, let me tell you this. Yeah, y'all know why we do these stories, man. It's to make an example and to point it out so that you know what it is. I got a real good one too. The one I'm finna come back with y'all. Y'all wanna join me in just a second? Cause I was tossing it up between two. We got Paul Wall talks always being grouped in with Eminem and Mac Miller and white rapper debate. Oh, this ought to be good. He said Mexican cartel gangs run the drug. Well, I always thought it was the Asians. They run everything else. They run out just due to the article the other day, the labor laws. They don't be paying they people shit. Go figure. Yeah, I thought Mexicans ran the meth. I thought they was bringing on the meth through. Cause nobody buy the brick weed no more. So it's all dro now. So they out of business on that. You know, quiet as kept. That's probably why America made a big concerted effort to go to dro and cut the whole Reggie game out. You know what I mean? But anyway, I've got my 10-4 kufi on. Get in that comment section, man. Y'all know what it is. All my people that tapped in, y'all know what it is. I'm gonna be right back. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I got some more news for y'all, man. It's Keep It P podcast, man. You know what the deal is. Get your t-shirt. That's ways for you to run my cash. Oh, JB, if you got your shirt, cuz you need to send the picture, cuz. Text me the picture so I can put him on up. Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. I bring it back like I took you from the premises. I bring it back like it's stolen from my nemesis. I bring it back. Shawty bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. Shawty bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG. Consider me. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look.
Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas in his eye bright. Got big balls in the air bright.
Point it right at my mouth. No matter how far I am, I'm still gonna make some noise. Yeah.
On a wave, then you could just go and say, this is a possible wave, I need to go and lay. And I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it. It was faith, it was faith. It was flowers in the image, and I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'm a change.
Yeah, I'm an animal, red gorilla. I eat your dog, your poochie. Get what you're gonna get, front and center.
Which I grew up living life, which I knew. All my tools graduated with my honors. TPC scientific insurance. What's the plan? C. Throw the kickback, bitch. Just looking out of the window. Watch the ass from the road.